It's all in there. Nip nop, nip nop. We have a 70s Mustang, so might be able to sell that. All the parts are there. A 1970 pour-over shape. And we've got toss around tic-tac-toe, our master, Midnight Magic, Missile Command, a full crate. So alright, so we got ourselves another unit. This particular unit, 750 bucks. This is a man's unit. Full of tools, full of other stuff. So we're gonna go through it. We're gonna see what we find. And you know what? Let's stop talking. Let's get in here. So there you got it. So let's start taking stuff out. We'll sort through it, put it in the trailer, and we'll get this baby done. Let's do this. All right, so car parts, the saw, which let's go look at it in case this camera didn't catch it before. So we've got the saw, whole bunch of car parts. We have the watch or the clock, and then an air spray gun. So far so good. So far lots of pretty neat little things. We've got this next. Let's see what's in this puppy. Oh, it won't open. Oh, there it goes. Alright, you ready? Empty. But it's still a pretty good little shape. It's a pretty good little container, so definitely put some cool stuff in it. Alright, what do we got next? Let's go with this one. A whole bunch of power tools. So we've got a electric Chicago. So $5-10, it all adds up. Remove before flight. Alright, so we got that there. And then we've got this puppy right here. Full of little cars. FedEx, Pepsi. So just a little collectible box. Alright, so found the workbench. These things tend to go for about $150, $200. It's in really good shape, has not really been used very much. The drawers do have a lot of stuff inside of them, so random odds and ends, but it's really well kept up. And then I've got another one here, you know, so this we could definitely sell. If I choose not to sell it, I could always use it as like a shipping table, you know, put the boxes and stuff and put all the shipping stuff in the back, so that would help us get the products out to you guys quicker. But ultimately, say at least 100, 150. All right, next, let's move this back a little. All right, next we got this Craftman Box. Let's see what's in it. Got some tools. Stuff like this usually tends to sell. I mean, there's some really heavy duty stuff in here. So the box itself is probably $20, $30 note. So keeps adding up. All right, like an ever good man unit, fishing rods. So we'll definitely go through it. These are always good to have because, you know, you teach a man how to fish and all that, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we have a toolbox. It's missing a wheel, so it's kind of hard to maneuver to go through video. This beast looks like a double animal kennel. Basically 2 big dogs. It looks like they chewed the hell out of it, so might need to fix it. But it's just the doors that have issues. Everything else seems to be in solid state. So we might be able to just fix those, replace the things, and but aside from that, it's actually a really neat, you know, you can put stuff on top. So guess we'll see. Hopefully it fits in the trailer. That drawer, that cabinet thing, wow. Can you say heavy? Whew. Hi, what else we got in here? Some kind of TV. Thing's heavy as hell, so it's probably old as hell. Move it to the side. Alright, let's go through this. Alright, first things first, little piggy bank, Pokemon, chains and stuff. Alright, seashells, bed sheets, some kind of really thick, heavy jacket, and it's got the pants to go with it. Let's see if there's a brand. Wild Things trouser for extreme cold, 35.39, 32.5 instream. Something for go hunting, I guess. Alright, some other things we found in there. Got this baby. No magazine. Found this baby. Just a regular skateboard. Nothing to write home about. And then we found this. Holton. So maybe I should learn how to play. And then all the stuff underneath it. It's pretty neat. Maybe I'll pick an instrument up. Alright, next we got a box. The Good Dinosaur, no movie. Big Hero 6. 2 movies. The Lion King. And in here we've got a DVD player, some movies, stud finder, let's come on this side and see what we got. Kids toy stuff, some seafoam, some kind of bag, National Park Foundation. Looks like a telescope. That's pretty neat. Some kind of Discovery. Some more game stuff. And then it looks like DVD players and stuff like that. So random knick-knack box. definitely go through it and see what else we find inside of it, but for the most part, it just looks like random odds and ends. There's also a sound bar, Phillips. So we'll definitely go through it. Let's see if we can put some of this stuff in here. Alrighty, we keep going. So we got a box here. There's a dog bowl. Then we have some fireplace stuff. Artwork. This is pretty neat. Fillers for when we get to the end of the trailer. Alright, this bucket right here. Let's see what this has. Looks like MRE stuff. North Carolina license plate. Little fans, just a tool bucket bin, basically. Heavy duty flashlight, some more MRE stuff. Not too bad. Alright, first things first, Nim Nop, Parker Brothers Happy Game. Looks like it's all in there. Nip Nop. Nip Nop. Never heard of it, so it must be before my time. Alright, in here, got some mail. Let's go back to them. Some kind of shirt. Single stitch. Manatees. It's definitely single stitch, as you can see. So that might have some value there. And then in here we've got random knick-knack stuff. We have a locomotive, petroleum truck. And in here so further down in the box, we have Haikyuu. We have a 70s Mustang unassembled model kit, so might be able to sell that. All the parts are there. Alright, and then we've got Tonka toys. These are pretty neat. We got Uno, and we've got a Works battery with charger. So, little money box there. I'd say probably a couple hundred, if even that. But we'll see what that brings. Alright, we're keeping going. So the first thing we find in here, it's like a couple of skulls. Those are pretty neat. Random odds and ends. Then we have the 1976 flag. Which I think they were using to protect these. 327. And a pirate flag. We got more stuff in here. We got more license plates, some kind of car stereo, some kind of tool. We have a Best of 50s Collector's Edition. Some kind of fan, some kind of cable, lights. Basically more tools, random knick-knack stuff. Alright, so in here, first and foremost, got a lot of pull tabs. An old Cobra classic radio, CB radio. Chevrolet 3100. Florida Gators. Looks like classic car parts. Reference 200 Soundstream amp. Marines hat. Got another one of these horn things. So again, random knickknacks. That's for a winch in the front of your car. That might sell pretty good because it's a classic part, so we just have to figure out to what car. So some kind of light and some kind of Coleman cooler. It's full of waters. Probably been there for a while. But not a bad little cooler. So a little fan for like a work site. These go for like $60–70 new. Maybe more because it's got the plugs. So you might be able to get $30–40. Then we have a Black & Decker saw. $40–50 bill. Alright, so next, found a welder. Comes with a helmet. Helmet itself looks pretty cool. It's got everything inside of there. And it's a Chicago Electric Welding Flux Welder 63583. And overall, it's in pretty good condition. Maybe it's been used a handful of times. So we'll definitely get it tested out, but thinking $100–200. It's a Badland 12,000 pound hitch. Full kit, the connectors and everything. So $100, $200. All right, so next thing we find in here is a weather beater Husky liners. Looks like it's unopened. So in here we found basically an old style audio system. It's full of Pioneer stuff. So we've got a Pioneer PD M501. We have a Pioneer synthesizer, an RX 540, double cassette deck, and then another cassette deck on the bottom. So, and it's got two pretty big speakers, so that'll be pretty neat. Let's see if we find anything in here. Drawers are empty, 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 and then on the bottom it is empty. So this looks like some kind of TV stand. I think these right here are the legs to cover and close. So we also have two Kong large dog kennels. There's one. There's two. So I sell those all the time, about 40-50 bucks each, so say $100. Now we have an Amazon Prime box in here. The outside says Lonnie Marines. We have a terminal lens, Great Seal of the United States, Washington DC. Freedom coin. We have one of these. I haven't seen one of these in forever. My dad used to have one. Gettysburg Address. Alright, we have this. And there's race posters. Race pictures, the Earnhardt. So, some pretty neat collectible stuff. My favorite find in there though, it's gonna have to be this one. That's an awesome coin. Reminds me of my father. He used to walk around with one all the time, growing up. Fort Apache playset. This looks old, really, really old. Box is in horrible shape. And then we've got toss around tic-tac-toe. It's all over there, bean bags and all. So, some collectible toys. What are those? Fishing stuff. Fishing stuff. Some more toy stuff. Looks like paintball guns. And then here's the loaders for them. And then the two masks. I used to love going paintballing. Maybe now that I have the guns, I should go back again. Bat. Alright, next, gold mask, BB gun, more paintball pellets everywhere. What are these? Face masks. A foosball game. All right, so we keep going. Find a few toolboxes in here. First one here. Gonna see what we find inside of it. A couple random knickknacks, pocket knife. Just little odds and ends, basically. And it's got a drawer. So just random scrap stuff. Here, we have another one. So random odds and ends also. Nothing to write home about. There's two straps, there's nothing in them. And then we found this for a handsaw. So some kind of alarm clock. Some cups. And just random odds and ends. So mostly all garage sale stuff, but you know, couple dollars, you know, before you know it, it's 10, 15 bucks. We found an 8-person tent. When you look inside of it, it looks like it hasn't really been used. So, $40 price tag on it. Next we found this box right here. And it looks like it's full of Atari stuff. An old Atari controller, the wheel one. You know what? Let's check these out. Let's see what all we got. We got Home Run, 27 games, Space Breakout, Yar's Revenge, 112 games, Defender, Pac-Man, Sprint Master. The rest are going to be all controllers and stuff, so nothing to write home about. Next, we got another box in here. Oh yeah, we got the actual Atari Console. And then in here, Star Master, Demon Attack, Sequest, Cosmic Arc, Midnight Magic, Missile Command, Armor Ambush, Asteroids, Baseball, Chopper Command, and 27 games. This one looks like it's the same as that one, but that's Shooting Gallery, Planes, Submarines, and Ships. This is Tanks, Jet Planes, and Biplanes. Then we have in here Missile Command, 34 games, unopened. It's $3.99 back in the day. And then some catalogs and some sheets. So, how cool is that? I'm thinking bundle. Something else we found in here. How cool is that? $8 in 1993. That is wild. Look at the back of that thing. An old Catalina TV. How awesome is that? Next up, we have a Works trimmer with battery and charger. So let's make sure that the battery works. It works. Random box. Some kind of full body suit, jumpsuit thing. Camo jacket. Just checking all the pockets. Alright, and then in here we've got stereo system, primordial bag, light, another CB radio, magazine, AR-15, some 3M tape, heavy duty, pretty neat. Looks like it's solar powered. The Village Singers. Alright, next we've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare Dark Edition. Let's see if this is in here. It's in here. Pretty much brand new. There's all the headgear. Found a couple knives, older. Charade Walden, New York, USA. Don't see a date though. And then this one, again, it just says case, but looks like it's deer. And we got this box here. We have two of these, brand new. Those look like zip ties, big heavy duty ones. Then we have some kind of blade for a lawnmower, brand new. Tape, brand new. Tape, brand new. Power plug converter, brand new. We have a lock with key, so that'll come in handy. We got some batteries, a brand new chainsaw chain, some more batteries. So we got D-size batteries, magic click, 9-volt battery, and then in here we've got power plug. We have a propane connection hook, so like a regulator, and then some power electric cords. So random knick-knack stuff, but unopened. So that we can probably throw on eBay and make a couple dollars off of it. While we were filming, the individual and his wife that owned the unit next to us came over, and they basically saw the Tonka toys and they were interested in those. They bought a couple tools and altogether made about 120 bucks. So when you go home with money, it's always good in my book. Alright, so the next thing we found is this crate. No idea what's in it. It says garage and then it says access door, but it's literally a full crate. So let's see what we got. Alright, first things first. That's pretty neat. We have another magazine. The Sportsman's Bible. 3rd Battalion, UMC. Got a hat. Alright, we got 80 diesel. Alright, got some tags. Alright, next we got this one here. This, no idea what this is. It's a TIF 5000A. So we'll have to look that up. No idea what it is. We got a truck. Alright, we got some lights. Looks like old pickup truck lights, maybe. And here we've got one of these. I think it's a pipe turner cleaner thing. We've got some synthetic blends. And then a whole bunch of tools. And then this. It's pretty neat. No idea what it's for. I'm sure Bill will know. Got a quarter in here too. Just random tools and stuff. Oh, another quarter. 50 cents. 50 cents. Pay your rent. Yeah. Got a really big cooler. Got a container up here to grab. And then we got this. It's an 8-inch bench grinder. So it's actually pretty neat. We got this also. It's an engine stand. So far, this unit has pretty much paid for itself 10 times. I mean, maybe I'm being a little exaggerative, but there's some good stuff in here. I haven't gone through the toolbox yet, so I'm not entirely sure what's in there. All right, so we got another one here. Here's the other boot from the ones we had over there. We couldn't find the second boot, but here we go. Size 12. So we've got the pair. We'll be able to unload those. In here we've got PC Game, Civilization, and the Rosetta Stone. Hacked copy. Page Master. That was a really good movie. The Sixth Sense. Really, really good movie. So we got some kind of a remote. See what it goes to. It looks like USB. So that might be maybe for a game. Like one of those simulator games on computer, maybe. Another pocket knife. There you go, Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's probably what that's for. Real Fight 3D. Another flight simulator game. For the love of the game. This one's unopened. 200 classic videos. Another hat. Family Guy, Volume 8. Got another pocket knife. Another pocket knife. Some kind of Sony DVD remote. Some more dog tags. 40 Timeless Classics, American Muscle Car, Seasons 1 to 3. That's heavy duty. Another pocket knife, Red Ryder, still in the box. Thunderbird Ford. There's another pocket knife. I put that one in here. South Park 13 uncensored. Some more pocket knives. Alright, I think that's about it. Alright, first drawer. Looks like tactical gear, mosquito candles, hooks. One of those like you subscribe and become a member of the Battle Box. So complaint department. Heavy duty flashlight. It works, it just needs batteries. Got a flask. Random knickknacks. Second drawer. Mostly junk, some change. Put the change to the side. Last drawer, we got some gloves. Really nice gloves. Couple books. Life Act, Kimber. No idea. Yo. 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 That is awesome. Chains, basically. Here's the other side. Some kind of remote. So, random knickknacks. Little bench seats, baseball. So it looks like a whole bunch of toys and stuff. Board games, softball. Cards. So a bunch of board games basically. And then in here, baseball. Some kind of real bright shirt. Tools. Unopened. Got another shirt in here. Is this one just as bright as the last one? That's double stitch. Whole bunch of baseballs. Pair of glasses. Some kind of little medical thing. Stickers. Scentsy stuff. Some random knick-knack stuff. We got a workbench seat. And then we got a bag full of tools. Some heavy stuff, some not so heavy stuff, you know. Alright, and that's pretty much it. We've got a few more little big pieces to do. We have a few more large items to do, like the cabinets and stuff like that, but that's all minimal. We also found the bike that is a beach cruiser, so that'll be a $50 note all day long. In here, there's a couple more things. The radio, this radio right here, is made up of a whole bunch of different types of old vintage electronics. So once we take those apart, usually they go anywhere between 50 and 150, 200 for each individual component. So I'm gonna say $500 on that stereo. Like I said, overall I think we did well on this unit. It was a fun unit. But I'm gonna have to go take this, get it unloaded, and then come back tomorrow, finish this up so we can wrap this unit up before the 20th of this month. But thanks again for watching. I know it's been a while. If you like what you see, if you're entertained, or you not entertained, drop us a subscribe. We appreciate it. But thanks for everything. See you soon.